November 2018, Jose Mourinho was relieved of his duties at Manchester United and replaced with interim boss at the time, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The former player was loved by the fans in his short tenure at the club. A few months later, that short spell became a long spell as he was awarded a contract to become permanent boss at Old Trafford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer then led the team to a Europa League final last season, but they lost out on penalties to Villarreal. The club's lack of silverware and success has led the board to his departure today. And I have to say, guys, I'm not at all surprised. I think it's a late sacking. I really do. I think this sacking was probably due 2 years ago when they got beat 6-1 by Spurs, and maybe even earlier when they got beat 3-1 by Palace at the beginning of last season. Do I think that it's the right time? Even though it's late, it might not necessarily mean it's the wrong time. It is the wrong time. They haven't got any other big names other than Zidane, and personally I think Zidane isn't the right fit for Manchester United. I could be wrong, and for Manchester United fans' sake, I hope I am wrong. But I just can't see him at Manchester United. I can't even see him in the Premier League. He's a La Liga manager. He's an Italian league manager. He's a Serie A manager. He's a French league manager. For me, he's not a Premier League manager. I just don't think he'll fit the culture and style of the Premier League. Just somehow something doesn't fit well with me. I think it might be the same as when Mourinho came to Manchester United. Mourinho did fit the Premier League culture. Obviously, he won mad at Chelsea. He won things for fun at Chelsea. But his sell-by date passed, he rubbed players the wrong way, and because of that he was sacked in 2018. I think Zidane could be similar to Mourinho. His style of football might not be exactly what the fans want. I'm not too sure what his style is, but I think I've heard some United fans saying they might not want him. His man management, I think, considering what happened with Gareth Bale, might not be what they want either. You know, we've had the whole Pogba-Luke Shaw situation over the last couple of years under Mourinho. And I just think that might put fans off. So for that reason, I'm not going to predict Zidane coming in. I'm going to say Graham Potter. And I'll tell you why. You're going to argue with me probably in the comments, but I'll tell you why. Graham Potter is a really good manager. He's got a bunch of nobodies, and no disrespect to Brighton. You know, not many people have heard of their whole starting 11. You know, not many non-Brighton fans anyway. He's managed to get an average team playing good football. Okay, they've bought good players in like Cucurella, you know, when Trossard, players like that they've brought in that have improved the club. But they're 7th or around that. They're in the top 10 or well in the top 10. And they've got a good chance of finishing there because they keep getting win after win, points after points. And you know, I think he'll push for that 7th spot. I really do. He's a top manager, is Potter. So for that reason, if I was Man United, I'd take the risk because the risk's already been taken with Ole. So why not just do it again? And don't get me wrong, Potter is a far better manager than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's a far better manager because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to me was never a manager. He never had the time and the experience to be called a manager. He had a short spell at Mulder, then he went to Cardiff. And for me, being a Premier League manager is about the level that came before you. Graham Potter managed in Turkey, and also he managed Brighton. Now, if he just managed the Turkey job, and Swansea, that wouldn't be enough. But because he's managed Brighton and taken them up to where they are now, it has to be asked, is he the right fit for Manchester United? And I think he is. He plays attractive football. Those players, I don't think would fit Zidane's system. They've got too many forward players to fit his system. I think Graham Potter would fit that system better, or the players that he would have at Manchester United would fit his system better. You know, the wide players, Sancho, Van der Beek, he'd give the younger players a chance as well, or the players that don't play, he'd give a chance, such as Van der Beek or Sancho. You could argue any new manager would probably do that, you know, such as Conte at Spurs, giving players like Harry Winks, Dele Alli, maybe a little bit more of a chance to shine. That's another point. Conte is off. I might have said that earlier, but Conte is off. So they've just got no big names. And Potter, for me, or Scott Parker, if you really want to be nuts. But Potter, for me, I think is who they should appoint, but we will see. I can't really think of anybody else. Look, if Conte was around, I'd definitely say Conte. If Jurgen Klopp was around, I'd definitely pick Jurgen Klopp. He's a better manager than Potter, but I just think they should take a risk, Manchester United. They've already done it, so why not do it now? Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like below, and comment below on what you think Manchester United should do next. And if you think I'm absolutely nuts, guys, because I really do think Potter would suit Manchester United. Peace out. Oh, and also, Brendan Rodgers isn't going to Old Trafford. It's all rubbish.